Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 4. So, we just returned somewhat triumphantly from our infiltration of Rentar-Ihrno's fortress. We did face her in her new Crystal Soul body, I guess. But of course she ran away, kind of as more or less expected. We also, as it turns out, had a quest that I completely forgot about to look for these lost raiders. Also, of course, we had the quest to infiltrate the keep and the quest for the Shade Artifact, both of which I'm going to return to the castle for shortly. However, where's the general's office? Would be up here. So I really don't remember if we found any info on that missing patrol, but the general listens to the fate of the previous band of adventurers unhappily. I guess we probably came across them and I just forgot. It's been a while. Well, at least you're still alive. One less thing to worry about. You're paid a good deal of gold for the information. Are we? 1,000 coins. Okay, sure. Tell me about the tunnels, road to the surface, supplies. I guess he has nothing more to discuss with us. That's alright. Wait, there was... Right. One of these job boards. Oh, Mandrake needed. Oh, I guess I just forgot to collect that. Or do we maybe have enough? She will pay for a Mandrake root with quality potions. Or did we... Is this the follow-up quest to a quest we did? We do have 4 Mandrake roots, so... wait, where's she? Over here. No, here, actually. There she is. Or is there anything I can do to help? But, did I not... Huh? Did I not pick up the quest? I'm an idiot. Wow, I'm sorry, I guess I haven't been playing this game for a while, so I kind of forgot how things work here. There we go. Okay, speed elixir, restoration elixir. Mario leveled up, which is nice. She takes the ingredients and inspects them. Yes, this will do. This will do. In return, you're given a pair of potions. Okay, yeah, and they're types of potions that we had before, of course. Okay, so Mario leveled up, huh? Which brings him up to... Oh, hey, look at that. You have enough points. Bring that up to 20. Yeah, you have 5 points, which you can't really do much with. I suppose I could increase spellcraft. We don't want to increase mage spells anymore, and it looks like we have enough arcane lore. And magery is the same thing, right? I mean, maybe one of these is better than the other, but I don't know, so I guess I'll just level them equally. Oh, and she has... Right, she is still saving for the priest spells. Okay, yep. I remember now. Eye stalks need... Oh. Well, we should have at least one of those. You will pay for a fresh eye beast eye stalk with quality potions. Well, you're in luck, lady. There you go. Invulnerable potion and knowledge brew. Hello. Celissa takes the ingredients and inspects them. Yes, this will do. This will do. Right. Okay. I think we gave a crystal to her because she's now... She needs 11 points to increase priest spells. So the next level up, which is going to be very soon, actually, quite soon, we'll give her enough points to get that. Actually, she will have one extra. Well, in that case, either way, she doesn't really need an extra boost, so we'll keep giving them to Mike, as we have been doing this entire game. Okay, one last check, but yeah, I thought so. Eye stalk seems to be pretty much the rarest and highest level material that there is, so we'll return to the castle now. To the castle. I should probably visit the king first, but since Coralia is right here. I found this rod in Rentar-Ihrno's lair, in what looks like the room she used to control the shades. Coralia takes the rod and looks at it closely. Then she laughs. A control rod! A simple control rod! Oh my! Rentar-Ihrno must really have been at the limit of her resources if she would rely on something like this. These devices are rare and valuable, but they're hardly world-shattering artifacts. She leaves the laboratory for a minute and soon returns with an onyx scepter about 2 feet long. Would that be like the onyx scepter of previous games? This thing has been around for years. Yeah, I guess that must be what it is. Dusty, outdated old magic. She hands it to you. It will function as a control rod. I'm pretty sure that it has that enchantment. It won't defeat the shape, mind you. It won't really control it, but it will confuse it a bit. And that's better than nothing. And of course, I'll open up another reading room for you. You'll need the power for your next job. What is my next job? Coralia laughs. Why, kill a shade, of course. After all, it's just a big blob of magic. That scepter should weaken its defenses, and then you just hit it a lot. That's my theory, anyway. You'll need to be the one that tests it. Yeah, of course, as usual. I'm used to it, so that's fine. I'm going to get back to work. Let me know when you've killed one. Or have been killed. Wait. Okay. So another reading room. Would that... Oh, it's probably maybe up here? Maybe over here? Yep. And that gives us... Divine Retribution. Okay. Divine Retribution. Oh, we didn't have this before? We might not have had this before. Right. That's the damage in an area around the caster, which is kind of... Well, I don't know. It's expensive. Maybe it's good. Not sure how much I'm really going to be using it, but it's appreciated nonetheless. Okay, so we are now officially tasked with killing a shade. And I mean, if we can kill one, we should be able to kill all of them, which is great. But first, we should really go see the king and report our success for our official mission. Wait, the way is up here? Man, it's been a while again. There he is. I reached Rentar-Ihrno's citadel and I fought her, but I could not destroy her. She left. You expected King Stars to be demoralized by your tale of the battle and of Rentar-Ihrno's escape, but when your tale is done, he smiles. So she flees. The great Rentar-Ihrno, so early in the war, already fought to a standstill. And this time, we were ahead of her. I expected something like this, and I enlisted the help of Roan. He sensed your battle with our foe. He sensed her power, and he sensed He sensed its flight, and we know approximately where she is. The hunt continues. I mean, there really aren't that many places left where she could be hiding, so you know, it wasn't that hard to figure out. But I guess. So where do you want me to go now? To hunt down Rentar-Ihrno. You may not be able to destroy her, but if you drove her off once, you may be able to drive her from our lands. If she is indeed responsible for the plagues that assault us, this is all the victory we need. I mean, defeating her for good would be a nice bonus, though, right? Just to ensure that she doesn't return. Roan discovered where she went to, into the wilds of northwestern Avernum. Oh, big surprise. Beyond the abyss. Once again, those wildlands have provided a hiding place for foes of Avernum, and once again, we will root them out. So, that is your mission, hopefully the final one. Travel through the abyss, discover the hiding place of Rentar-Ihrno, and drive her off, or destroy her. Okay, how can I get to the abyss? Yeah, that's a little bit dangerous or difficult right now. That is a difficult issue. You see, the Spire Fort, the current sole connection between us and that unhappy land, is currently out of our control. Rogues from the abyss have seized it, and we are unable to spare the forces needed to dislodge it. Fortunately... Dislodge them, you mean. Fortunately, this problem appears to have a solution. My court wizard Roan is working on it. Oh, really? Do you know exactly where Rentar-Ihrno is? Those tunnels are very long and perilous, and we can't be sure exactly where she is. However, the rogues of the abyss can't help but notice a horde of hostile Avernites moving into their midst. Some of them may know. Fortunately, not all of them are automatically hostile to Avernites, if they can see a profit in it, I mean. Right. There's a history of enemies hiding in the northwestern tunnels. Oh, yes, the demon lord Grahoth had a fortress out there. The commander of the Empire forces during the invasion had to keep there, too, and the dragon Koth. I had been planning a public works project to make roads into that area before the trouble started, anything to make it less remote and tempting to hostiles. Right. What should I do to Rentar-Ihrno when I find her? Anything to harry her out of our lands. Destruction works, of course. You should definitely speak with Gal-Ihrno. I believe that he has some thoughts on this process. Right. I actually kind of forgot about our friend. Also, our other Avernites allies said that they would visit the castle, right? Maybe they're here. Okay. Something more I'd like to discuss? Nope. Still not interested in talking to me. Also, we didn't really get any kind of special reward for this major task. I suppose we probably got experience, but not enough to level her up. Nope. She was at... Oh, wait. I think I'm... No, I don't know. I thought she was closer. No, never mind. She did level up. Hold on. Oh, we... No. It just doesn't say that we leveled up, but maybe we all did? No, but she did. Okay, I was just confused. Yeah, she's obviously level 32 now. Never mind. Well, so let's do that final thing to get that out of the way for good. Okay. And, yeah, well, no item reward, I guess. He didn't mention granting us access to here, for example, so there's nothing else. Well, there's this room up here that's still not unlocked, but I'm assuming that that's probably the final reward for dealing with the Dark Side Loyalists for what's-his-face down here. So for the time being, we'll go visit Gal-Ihrno, maybe the other Avernites if they are with him. Hello. We met Rentar-Ihrno and defeated her? Well, kind of. Yes, well, you drove her off, but she is not defeated. Still, surviving such an encounter at all is quite a feat. Rentar-Ihrno was in life twisted by hate. In crystal soul form, those feelings are frozen. She may, I fear, be beyond hope. And yet, we Avernites do hope. Once again, we have sent agents into the remote lands looking for her. We have not given up on the possibility of turning her from the path she has taken. Well, I mean, there were glimpses of hope in that regard, so maybe, we'll see. We're traveling into distant lands to hunt down Rentar-Ihrno. As are we. Rentar-Ihrno's confusion and desperation is an opportunity, and we Avernites are going to take advantage of it. You think Rentar-Ihrno is desperate? She is alone, in a foreign land, being relentlessly hunted. Everything that has ever comforted her is gone. She is dangerous, and she must be dealt with sternly, but even so, I pity her, and I hope that she can be saved. How will you take advantage? As you travel, watch for my kind. More of us are slipping into your lands now. With your king's permission, of course. Watch for us as you proceed northwest. They know of you, and of your mark. They will aid you, if they can. Also, we have a belief. It is but guesswork, but I think you should know. What do you believe? It seems her transformation has warped her. We have thought of the magic she must have used to alter herself, the impurities she must have taken into herself. It is possible, though it makes me full of fear to say, but Rentar-Ihrno may now be a demonic creature, or at least vulnerable to the sort of disruptions demons fear. She may now be a beast of the nether planes. Oh, okay. Too bad I got rid of Demon Slayer, I think, since we didn't have anyone to use it with. So, yeah. Maybe we'll come across some kind of demon-slaying spear, or bow, or both. That would be nice, but if not, oh well. I guess we'll have to do it the normal way. Well, thank you. Yeah. I don't know, are the other Avernites somewhere around? They did say they were going here, right? Well, I don't know. It's okay. Also, we should talk to Roan. Hi, Roan. So, I need to get to the Spire Fortress. I know, it is a problem, but we have given it thought. I think we can solve it. You will need to use the Fort Avernum portal, and there is risk. I will use the portal? Yes, go to Fort Avernum in the eastern end of the Eastern Gallery. Enter it and find Vidrain. He will help you with... right, he speaks with an accent, I keep forgetting. Enter and find Vidrain. He will help you with portal. Send you to Pylon past Fort Spire. We hope. What is the risk? We will need to send you to a pylon you are not attuned to, deep in hostile lands. almost limitless risk. Maybe you are teleported into solid rock while bandits chop you with axes. Unpleasant risk, but necessary. The abyss must be reached. Okay. I don't suppose I ever really tried to approach the spire from the front, from the south, that is. I just assumed that it was a possibility, but maybe it never was. I mean, no one would really take this kind of risk. Like, literally nobody. And for good reason, but, I mean, I'm sure we're gonna be fine. Maybe. Well, most likely. The thing is, though, do I do that now, or do I maybe try to slay that shade? What do you say? I think we want to deal with that first, huh? So why don't we start with the one in Darmon? In theory, all the shades should be pretty much the same in terms of power level, right? I mean, we don't know that for sure, but we might as well try. Okay, so the shade is currently here. That being said, people are gonna get mad at me. Right, that was the problem. They're not gonna allow me to reach the shade, so I'll have to wait for it to teleport to the other place. None may approach the shade except the guards. Stay back. But we have a way to fight it now. Yeah, okay, no. I'll have to, unfortunately, catch it when it's up here in the ruins of, whatchamacallit. Oh, it's right. Directly north of here, actually. So, how do we make time pass for it to appear here? You know what? I might as well take a look at the Spire Fortress. I guess I may just never have... Well, I went part of the way there, but not all of the way, assuming that something would just happen here. Oh. Okay, there's... The way's closed. There's the lever. And there's this hostile, which makes sense. Also, do we have items to sell? No, we must have sold things back in remote. Oh, okay, that person is confused. Not sure why they didn't shoot back. Almost dead. Although, yep, completely dead. Right, yeah, no. You've offloaded all your stuff. Doesn't look like we'll be able to get in here this way. Which makes sense. I mean, that's kind of the point of the fortress, right? Still, I thought that maybe. Nope, wrong spell. There's also really no reason to deal with these enemies now and from here, but, you know, since we're in the area, I figured we might as well. That guy's very confused and helpless. Almost feel a bit sorry for him. Work. Yeah. Alright, okay, fair enough. No message at all telling us that this is not a valid entry point. Okay then. Just to make absolutely sure though. Yeah, no, there's nothing here. There was an entrance to... Come on. To this bandit's cave over here, maybe? Or was there? Or is this just a bandit's camp? Well, either way, nothing we can do here, actually, so we'll have to take that stupid risk. With the teleportation. Which is obviously gonna be just fine. Now, how do I make enough time pass for the shade to appear in Blosk? Guess I'll just wander around in the Grey Cave a little bit. Ah, okay. Good. So it's up here probably somewhere? Shade ruins, okay. Well then, M-I... P-M? Yeah. And the special buff for him. The expensive one. I suppose I could give that to everyone, since this should be just a single boss encounter here. I hope the rod gets used automatically, because obviously we don't really have it as a usable item anyway, so it must work that way. Red Shade of Hatred. Well, you just rush forward. Can't attack, of course. Okay, deals an amount of damage. I mean, really should have started by buffing, but I guess I didn't. Oh, right. He was stunned, that's okay. Shoot the shade again. Did it heal? Hold on. Well, it has taken damage. I wasn't really paying attention whether it healed at all. Maybe it needs to be attacked in melee but for the rod effect to trigger. Well, I would like to buff, since I forgot to do it beforehand. And yeah, healing seems like a priority in that case. More damage. The blows have knocked off another bit. Okay. Not great. But that's okay. Protection. Oh, right. We want to speed you up. And Fiery Spirit. Can we do something? Well, I mean, we can just damage them, I suppose. And you can now finally act. Attack the shade? Well, it's taking damage. Your blows seem to be starting to affect the creature, however, it has powers it can use to restore itself when it feels threatened. The creature emits a pulse of hot fiery energy. The mists around it grow thicker and begin to soak into its form, knitting its wounds together. This was expected. You quickly remove the onyx scepter you received in the castle and wave it at the shade. It flashes a bright light, first red, then green, and then blue. Where the light touches the mists, they dissipate. The shade wavers. It seems confused, undirected. Mentally, it is a simple creature, unable to process confusing or unexpected input. Therefore, it resorts to its default behavior, the one thing it knows how to do. It attacks. Okay, so that's basically what I expected and hoped for. It will now just no longer heal. Okay. But we need to heal. Quite desperately. I would like to buff attack power. You know what? I'm gonna do that and gonna have him drink a healing potion. Oh, except he might be stunned. Yeah, I can't risk it. Dealing more damage would be nice. Also, the thing did heal? Maybe it didn't. I don't know. That's okay. Should be able to take out 2 of the things. That helps, for sure. Oh, right. He was stunned. That's unfortunate, but oh well. Do you drink a potion? That did not do anything at all. Oh my god. Okay. He actually keeps getting attacked. Okay. Attack power. Group heal. Okay. Finish off that shade, or not. Maybe you finish it off? And he just summons more. Okay. Cool, full healed. That's good. We heal you to full. Maybe next round she can actually start contributing some damage too. That would be nice. Meanwhile, the shade is actually going down. Why does he only have 2 AP? It's annoying. He hasn't... Well, he attacked once, I think, during this entire fight. Oh well. Shooting the shade. He's taking all the damage. Well, most of the damage. But he's surviving. That's what counts. I mean, I would like to help a little bit, but then again, healing is her main job, so we'll have her focus on that. Meanwhile, you do this. Is the shade even taking acid damage? Can't say that I really noticed it happening. But I might just not have been looking at the correct time. Alright, you keep healing. Should be getting very close to destroying it. In fact, it's dead. At last you deal a final blow against the shade. The powerful magic within its form is no longer capable of holding it together. It begins to drift apart. In life, if it was in fact alive, it was utterly silent. As it dies, however, it lets out a huge roar. Flames shoot out in all directions. You leap back and narrowly avoid being burned. Then the flames fade, and there is nothing left but a cloud of smoke and ash. You see something glint in the haze. It is a red crystal. It hangs in the air in the middle of the shade, perhaps providing it power. It falls to the ground, landing with a loud tink. You take it. The city of Blosk has been avenged. And the city of Darman hopefully saved. Awesome. So, in the end, that wasn't a super hard fight, honestly. Which is fine. I mean, there was still a lot of damage coming in. A lot to manage. And we are quite powerful and quite high level. So, there's that. Well, I mean, I guess we should probably tell them all the good news. Or not. What happens to Blosk? Can we not tell you about the shade? Huh. But surely the mayor will want to know. Is she in here? Yes. The shade has been destroyed. Mayor Vicky smiles. At last! I knew my effort would pay off. No doubt the catastrophic attack actually weakened the creature, enabling you to destroy it. Sure. I'm sure it did. Yeah. I'm sure that the castle will be pleased to hear of my part in the victory. And the bounty is available. It is in one of the western storerooms. I will have the door unlocked for you. Well, thanks. I mean, I didn't mainly do it for the bounty, but I guess I'll take it. Are you gonna acknowledge it now? Nope. Oh well. So... Apothecary. One of the northern storerooms. Door unlocked, you say. Is it a room that we unlocked before? Unofficially? Unofficially, I mean? Some wine, some iron. This can't be it. Oh, that's slightly locked. Maybe upstairs? No, this is actually part of some kind of enemy fortress. Yeah, there were Darkside loyalists in here. So that can't be it. Maybe up here, but the thing is I don't see any rooms that I didn't have access to before, so... Oh, there's a room. That's the one room that we haven't been to. Didn't she say northern? I don't know. Maybe I misread or misremembered. Maybe she said western. Alright, that makes a lot more sense. Mercuric plate. -1 to strength. Why? I'm never gonna use that. No one's ever gonna use that. I'm gonna take the money and the extra money and this thing, which is also just a chunk of money. What a waste. Right. I had access to that before. Anything else? No? Okay. Well, we helped them. That's nice. Now let's go see if the mayor of Darmon, who's in here. Where was the entrance? It's the pylon. It's at the trash pits. Oh right, yeah. The entrance was. I remember how to reach her. I wonder if the reclusive mayor of this place is gonna acknowledge our victory. Still trying to make to get her to make. Oh, this was open. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, we're still trying to establish a friendly exchange between them and Gnas, right? I have destroyed the shade. So I have heard. And you should not expect a reward from me. You were foolish. If you failed, you would have brought ruin upon us all. Screw you, lady? What the heck? I didn't even fight it in your freaking city. Wow. Some NPCs in this game really just try their best to make me hate them. Oh well, nothing was accomplished. The shade may yet return for revenge. Nothing was accomplished? No, it will never return. I have its core crystal here. So yeah, once again, screw you. I've come from the chieftain of Gnas. Now that your shade is dead, can you help stop the attacks on the sliths? Coriana stands up. She looks like she's about to shout something. Oh. If you shout at me, lady, I can't guarantee for anything. Then she sighs and sits down again. I'm sorry. It was the shade. It played with our thoughts. Yeah, sure. I'm sure it was like 80% the shade, but you must have brought something yourself. Contributed something yourself, I mean. It played with our thoughts. Though it is gone, it does it still. It made me mistrust the Slitharikai, but now I see that... she sighs. Of course, I will speak with my guard and take steps to protect Gnas from raiders in these parts. Okay, glad to hear it. And even though much of your hostility may have actually been caused by the shade, I still would rather get out of here and not deal with you ever again. No offense. Hey Ripple, you were friendly enough. Can I sell you something? Yes. Like these emeralds and this wonderful piece of armor that is of no use to anyone. Great. Okay, so we return to Gnas next. Finally, we're able to do a bunch of things. We cannot teleport to Gnas though, not directly, so we go to Fort Emerald, I think. And we take this path. Oh, Gnas is here, but it doesn't have a northern entrance, or does it? Oh, actually this should work. And you're the chieftain? Yes, I spoke with the mayor of Darmon. She said that she will help you. Finally. Gles gives you a toothy smile. I am glad you have helped to answer our prayers. This is a very good thing, and you deserve a mighty reward. Go see our priest, Pathas. He wishes to give you a blessing, a boon from the goddess of our people. And I wish you safety in your travels for the rest of your days. Thank you. Man, if only everyone in Avernum was as nice as the friendly sliths. So, the temple, that would be down here? No. Wait, oh, over here, of The chieftain sent me here to receive your blessing. Pathas nods. You are very brave. You aided us. I will give you a bit of our warrior's strength, so that you can withstand the trials ahead. He places his hand against your chest so that the claws press into the flesh. His claws have grown dull with age, but the process is still quite painful. As blood starts to well up, Pathas mutters a spell, pushing harder with his claws. You can feel energy flow from him into you. Then the spell ends. Pathas takes his hand away. He looks exhausted. You are blessed. The strength will stay in you. Now let me rest. I was actually hoping that he would literally increase our strength. That would have been very nice, but resistance is fine, I guess. Any permanent stat increase is always nice. Okay, both bows and sharpshooter cost more than we can afford yet, and you are still a little bit away from leveling up again. Yeah, you're actually quite far away. Well, yeah, he must have leveled up recently. And, well, he's very close to leveling up, so that's always nice. But yeah, look at that. I mean, even with, well, I suppose giving him all those wisdom crystals and elixirs only gave him skill points directly and didn't affect his level. But yeah, he's definitely quite a bit behind compared to everyone else just for being a Slith. I mean, he's still holding his own just fine, but, you know, it's definitely noticeable. Okay, well, that's one shade down. I guess we did what Coriana? No. That was not her name, I think. Whatever. What Rowan's assistant asked us to do, so I guess we'll return to her right away. Even though we could go ahead and just destroy the rest of the shades. But who knows? Back to the castle. I mean, technically the king would want to know about that as well, right? Dealing with the shades is still kind of a major thing, even though we never got the official quest from him. Corelia. Okay. Well, close enough, I guess. I killed one of the shades. Describe the battle. Probably hand over that crystal. Very nice, very nice. I'm so glad my theory turned out to be correct. Oh yeah, so am I. Would have been very bad for you otherwise. You show the crystal shard you found. Ah, yes, more crystal magic. I have no idea what that might be. As much as I'd like to help it for study, to keep it for study, I think you should hang on to it. It might be valuable. Yeah, maybe we should just smash it. Rowan has authorized me to open another reading room for you. You can do some research before your final job. What is my final job? Kill the other shades, of course. You can hardly leave those things running around disrupting commerce and eating people without doing something about it, can you? You know where they are and how to bring them down. Go to it. Right. Yeah, I should be able to find them. And I'm assuming this is open. And so it is. Oh. Really? Well, so much for that. One of the official royal spellbooks placed here for the study of important and valued visiting wizards. It is an honor to be allowed to browse through the highly complicated rituals described within. Unfortunately, this text is far too advanced for your comprehension. It makes your head hurt just looking at the complex symbols that line the pages. Can you give me training? No. I wonder if there's still some arcane lore training that we can buy. Hey, Rowan, what are you doing in there? Can you teach me spells? Well... No, not anymore. Nope, not spells, please. Working on... Wasn't there some kind of teacher... Well, there's definitely some kind of teacher somewhere to... who doesn't teach spells, but those other... just skills. Magic-related skills. But I'm afraid I've been... kind of stopped taking specific notes about that kind of thing. I mean, I can always look up lists online. That's not a problem. In fact, I might do so. We're also at just about the 40-minute mark already. I mean, I suppose we've made some significant progress. We killed the first shade finally. So that's a huge step in the right direction. And we have the tools necessary to kill the other two, right? It's two more. One between Silvar, or one that's stays in silver permanently? No, wait. One in Almaria, of course. Derp. And then one that travels between silver and Formello? Was that it? I think so. Yeah, so obviously the stationary one in Almaria is kind of needs to go. That one's really bad. Yeah, and then the one up here. Okay, so I guess that's what we're going to take care of next, or right away next time. First thing next time, I should say. And then we'll take that risk with the teleporter and have ourselves transported into the abyss. But yeah, first the shades. We'll see how long that takes and how that goes. Should be no problem, really. As always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.